Welcome to our July 30th Vedguru Devs live Q&A satsang here at the Kriya Yoga School. So before we get started, as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vedguru Dev. Also discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free, kriyayogamasterclass.com, and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Now that we're ready to get started, we gotta honor all of our auspicious guests. Our first auspicious honored guest is Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of infinite abundance, wealth, and prosperity. And I will say her mantra 3 times. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Next to her is the highest of them all, Lord Shiva himself, pure consciousness, the first yogi, Adi Yogi, and I will say his mantra 3 times also. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Next to Lord Shiva is the remover of all obstacles, Lord Ganesha, the Lord of success, and I will say his mantra 3 times. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And in front, right next to me, the fountainhead of Kriya Yoga, the only Sadguru in the Kriya Yoga tradition, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogi, Babaji himself. And I will say his Mula mantra 3 times also. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Next to Babaji is the deathless Himalayan yogini, the female fountainhead of Kriya Yoga. And I will say Mataji's mantra 3 times also. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So now that we welcomed all of our honored guests, our auspicious guests, now it's time to start our July 30th Vedguru Devs live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang. So anybody who's watching on YouTube, put your question in the YouTube chat and we'll get to it. And make sure you subscribe, and join our free Kriya Yoga School. And if you really enjoy the value, you can join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So with that said, I will bring Veronica to the stage. Welcome, Veronica. How you doing today?
Great. Namaste, everybody. I'm thrilled to be here to share this space with everybody, to talk about spirituality, Kriya Yoga, aliens, Babaji, anything and everything. So welcome.
All of the above. Put it in the YouTube chat. Whatever's on your mind and you want to get off your chest, put it in the YouTube chat.
So I was thinking, I ran across this, some questions. It was questions that Arjuna asked Lord Krishna, and most of them are pretty relevant. Arjuna asked his guru, Krishna, these questions, and I thought I would go through them. And most of them are relevant. So I just wanted to see what your answers would be, if you're open to that.
Yes, I'm open to it.
Yeah, here we go. The first question is, what is Dharma?
Dharma is the way you should live your life. It's like how you approach your life and the blueprint of living your life and the path of living your life. So it's like kind of the roadmap, the step-by-step guide, the way you should live your life. So it's a good way to map out your life, and it's kind of your own personal rules that you should live by, or like the guidelines you should conduct yourself inside your life. So when you live a life full of Dharma, you're projecting positive energy and helping people. So you live your life the right way, with like righteousness and approaching life the best way you can. So Dharma is basically a guideline, a roadmap of way you should live your life. And no one can tell you what your Dharma is. It's up to you to figure out what works best for you. But some good pointers on how to live your life in the proper Dharma would be helping people, loving people, being compassionate to people as much as possible. You know, just being the best person you could be, not having any expectations, not wanting to have any rewards or results, just helping wholeheartedly, unconditionally from your heart. So that would be, in my opinion, the best way to describe Dharma. You feel like something inside you is quietly breaking down, like you've tried all the right things, meditation apps, self-help books, endless YouTube rabbit holes, but nothing matters. The emptiness just stays. The world keeps spinning faster. You are drained by the noise and pressure of it all. You are not broken. You are just disconnected from your soul. And that's exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system. This isn't another feel-good video that fades by tomorrow. This is a living spiritual practice, a step-by-step system to heal yourself within. So if you're exhausted from searching, I invite you to take the first step. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Love it. Welcome, Paul. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, Paul.
I like your line of thinking, Veronica. Those are some
thank you.
Very interesting questions.
Yeah, I was thinking Vedguru Dev's my guru. I want to see what his answers will be to these questions. And most of them are pretty relevant.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be similar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so last during the soul talk, you know, I just said hello, but I was kind of like having a lot of feelings, but because my boss did come and like we're moving the shop, and well, when I was kind of exhausted, but he arrived. I'm in the process of transitioning, you know, moving all my merchandise and fixtures from one location to the next. and it's almost done. Tomorrow's going to be my last day at the old shop, and then I'll be under salary now, so no more worries about no more scrambling, hustling like I used to have to do. It's just going to be, I'll do my best job, but if we don't make it, it's not on me anymore.
That's good.
So that's a big weight off my shoulders. But yeah, so I was kind of like just not feeling like I just couldn't participate that night. I listened to the whole thing, and I enjoyed it. So what I'll say about that is I was feeling kind of down or some kind of way, but like just by listening, I got a big upliftment, and by the time I kind of almost fell asleep to it at the end, and like by the time it was over, I was all relaxed and calm, and I was able to sleep well that night. So yeah.
Outstanding. I'm glad our soul talks can be like a lullaby to get you to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I think I was saying in the last soul talks that every day is not the best day, even for enlightened yogis. Things happen. You fall off the path. You get back up, dust yourself off. My guru used to say, peaks and mountains, Vedguru Dev. Some days you're on a peak, some days you're in a valley. But the only difference between us and other people, we keep going. We don't dwell upon it. We dust ourselves off and we keep going. So I'd be lying if I said every day was an enlightening day for me also. Some days I'm off, right? I remember my guru told me something that made me laugh. He said, Vedguru Dev, some days you just got to call it a day and go back to sleep. Some days, no matter how hard you try, you're going to be disappointed. So just don't do it to yourself. Take a shower and go to sleep. Go back to sleep. Wake up fresh tomorrow. So it happens to the best of us, Even Vedguru Dev gets frustrated, disappointed sometimes. With only difference of me, I just never give up. I just keep going. Like, all right, well, whatever. I have a practice of before I go to sleep, I look in the mirror and I self-observe myself. Like, well, yeah, I wasn't feeling too great today, but I shook it off and I kept going. So it happens to the best of us, but yeah, I'm glad we could give you some upliftment, some words of encouragement, some positive messages to help you on your journey, Paul, because I understand when the C word happened to me, my whole DJ career was up in smoke overnight. It disappeared, and like took me a couple weeks of decompression, because you start to identify with these things and you start to say like, if I don't have my job, what am I going to do? Or like, how am I going to transition? So these are all normal conversations, but you have a lot better tools than I had at the time, Paul. So I think you should be okay, But yeah, it is disappointing because it's like somebody you loved for a long time and they just went away. So it takes a little while to make that transition, but these happen to the best of us. And I'd be lying if I said yogis don't go through this also. Many famous yogis have been householders, and their partner have never understood the yogic path. So that's why a lot of yogis are sannyasis or renunciate. They just say the hell with it all. I want no part of any of this. I don't want no attachments. So being 1 foot in the world and 1 foot out of the world is a difficult juggling act out here in the Maya delusional world. And Vedguru Dev is no exception. So yeah, so we try to uplift all yogis and yoginis out there in the world and say, don't be discouraged. It happens to everybody. Just keep going. put one foot in front of the other and just don't give up, because that's my only secret. I just don't give up. You know, I'm going to go as far down this Kriya yoga path as I can and see how far it takes me, and look for the opportunities to bring out my tools, my Kriyas in my pocket, in my toolbox, and say, all right, well, I guess it's time for Patanjali's 9 emotional release techniques, because it's going to be a rough one today. And, or, oh, whoa, the sun is very beautiful today. It's going to be a blissful one today. So it happens to the best of us. So, yeah, just keep on going, Paul. We're here to support you. We're your Kriya Yoga family, and whatever life holds tomorrow, we'll overcome it with a big smile on our face and look forward to climbing that mountain, however steep it is. Some mountains are very steep, some mountains are less steep, but it takes some practice to overcome. So we're here to support you and give you unconditional love as much as possible, no matter what you're going through.
Well, I'm going to expand on it even further, but so, what I'd say is also that you and Veronica kind of can't take a day off. So like, this is a big weight and a responsibility. As you have said before, the mail must be delivered. Yoga must fill all cups. So, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's a responsibility. And like, I feel even guilty if I don't show up. I want to at least going to be there on YouTube or something. But so yeah, additionally, really everything's going great for me. Like I couldn't
Nice.
ask for more, because this is a steady paycheck with less responsibility. It's closer to my house. It's right next to the yoga studio. I mean,
Nice.
and these synchronicities are not lost on me, because, and I mentioned this to the owner. He took me out to lunch. He's a millionaire. Like, I hooked up with a millionaire, and he's like laid back and good. So he took me out to lunch, and like, losing my train of thought now, but oh yeah, the synchronicity of it. And I told him, I said, this synchronicity is not lost on me. This is a God thing, because in my head I was thinking, I need to sell this shop. I didn't know how to do it, but I knew I had to at least start getting rid of stuff. I put the showcases on Facebook Marketplace. He shows up. He's starting a business. He needs all this stuff. He needs an employee. And literally, like, every blessing has almost been on that road. I like, when I drive down that road, Lancaster, the yoga studio was there, which I found as I drove to work. My little red car, which I love so much. And speaking of that, I was having a tarot card reading, and a psychic told me, buy a sports car, and I scoffed at it. I was like, I've got a motorcycle. I'm not ever going to buy any sports car. I got everything I need. But the motorcycle was dangerous, and I was like, but I love the freedom feeling. So this was like exactly, and the more luxuries I can put the top up, I don't have to get wet. I can listen to the radio. I have my water. So that was also like another synchronicity. But then, yeah, so the car was on that street, and then the new shops just off that street, my current shop just off that street. But so yeah, all these synchronicities that did happen, we each found each other, and I told him, yeah, this is a God thing, and he agreed with me, and but yeah, on the the bittersweet side of it was, as I'm leaving, I saw my ex there, who's my landlord. And I'm not really going to be able to, I'll never see her really, because it's awkward for me to go to parties. My kids will attend, but like, for me to go there, it would be all right by myself. But once my new wife gets here, that's not going to happen. So yeah, my ex saw it, and she wished me a happy life. And, and I said, I wish you a happy life also.
Oh.
But, it was kind of sad and just touching. It's like the end of an era. And then also, I usually wake up with anxiety almost every morning, feeling like, even knowing everything's going great, like the rug's going to get pulled out from under me because it's happened so many times before. So there's that feeling of anxiety that something's going to go wrong. This can't just keep going good, good, good. It's happened too many times. Bad, bad, divorce, betrayal, losing your job, any kind of bad, fortune that's happened to me. But I know that's not true. So, but nevertheless, I get anxiety, miscellaneous anxiety. I have to calm myself with the yoga every morning and do Purnasudi and go to my yoga studio and everything like that. So
You might be thriving on the outside, but inside, do you feel scattered, restless, or empty? I did. Kriya Yoga gave me the structure and the sacred stillness that changed everything for me. If you're ready to reconnect with yourself, book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or start your journey for free at freekriyayoga.com. If this message landed for you, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you never miss my daily videos. And click the daily video right here.